What is going on, YouTube people? Neo Cards and Comics here for, I don't know if it's physically it's the largest and the heaviest mail day I have ever had. This is going to be, I got a little trigger happy on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and I ordered a lot of stuff. I got a lot of wax. There was a lot of wax deals, and I had recently, anyone that's, if you've watched the channel recently, I've been kind of talking more and more about looking into sealed wax here and there where it makes sense. I'm just not like running out and buying everything I can get my hands on. But if I see something that intrigues me, I'll go ahead and go after it. And that's what we have here. Like I said, this, a week or so ago, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Blowout had a bunch of deals. David Adams had a bunch of deals. A few things came out that had nothing related to that. There were some Amazon dumps, all sorts of nonsense. So we have sports cards, we have TCGs, we have newer wax, we have some slightly older wax. So we're going to go ahead and get into all of it. For the most part, there are no plans to rip any of this stuff. Well, I shouldn't say that. The one thing, which you've probably already seen the video on it, I got some Topps hangers that I opened, but I also got some to stash behind. So, without further ado, because this might take a hot minute, let's just go ahead and dive straight in. I'll start with the hangers. I got 20 of these guys. These were on Blowout. You got 10 for 150 bucks, so 15 a piece. I bought 20 of them, 10 to stash, and 10 to rip. Talked about the 2022 baseball class. I believe in it. I got the regular Topps Update hobby boxes, jumbos and regulars. I have recently picked up some pre-orders for Topps Chrome Update 2022. And even went into a little bit of Sapphire. We'll talk about that in a separate video. But picked up 10 of these, 15 bucks a piece. They're a fun rip. They're a cheap rip. And I'm going to stash some to the side. I may end up ripping those too. We'll just kind of see how things go. The stuff like this laying around is a problem for me, because these are the sorts of things that I'll just degenerate start tearing into. We're going to talk about that here more in a second when we get into some of this other stuff. So this was pickup number one. I got 20 of these. 10 of them are already opened. I got 10 stashed to the side. And actually this one was a gift from one of my local dealers that sets up at a show that I talk to quite frequently. Hooked me up with one because he heard me talking about them. So we got 10 of those stashed to the side. This one was not a Black Friday special, but it came out that weekend. And that is 2022 Bowman Chrome. I snagged 2 of these from Topps' website. They went up for, I think, $269 a piece at a 10% off coupon. So I got these for $260 a piece after taxes. They had free shipping. So I picked up 2 of these. Once again, I do not plan on opening either one of these. These are very hit dependent. It is a loaded class, a top-end heavy class, I should say, from the way that I understand it. And I am not going to spin that wheel, but I will gladly sit on these and kind of see what happens. So Bowman typically ages pretty well. There's a lot of hype behind this class, so we picked up 2 of those hobby boxes directly from Topps. Basketball. I have recently discussed the retail Prism boxes that I picked up. I'm into those for about, I think about $100 a pop. I have 6 of them of the 2021 class. I've stated many times, I believe in the 2021 class, and these popped up. I kind of set myself a rule after having ripped some Panini basketball product. No more retail product. But these came up for $80 a piece. This is the optic version of the retail boxes. So it's just like the Prism boxes, except it's optic. $80 a pop. I snagged 2. I wasn't going to get any, but I figured for $80, it seemed worth the gamble at that price point. Checkered boards are the big thing out of these, besides like the normal hollows and all that stuff. So snagged 2 of these. Once again, we'll just be kind of sitting on those along with the Prism Retail. On the football side of things, this was the is this the most expensive thing? Yes. This is the most expensive single item. This went up on Blowout. Filmington messaged me about these, and I picked one up. These went up for $300. This is 2017 Optic Football Mega Box. For those wondering, this is Mahomes' rookie year. Red and yellow parallels are exclusive to the Mega Boxes. They look really good on the Mahomes stuff. These were going for about $500 to $550 on the secondary market prior to Blowout dumping a bunch of inventory on the market, and it tanked the price down to about $400 right now. $400, $425, I think, are the last couple sales. Once again, I plan on holding this. I would probably move this one sooner rather than later if something crazy happened with Mahomes. We went to the Super Bowl or something again, and his prices got a little high. But 2017 football Mega Box, like I said, these are already going for back over $400 again. So I feel pretty good about that. Let's get into some. I think that's actually it for sports card stuff. I'm just kind of looking around my desk here. Yeah, I think that's it for sports card stuff. Non-sports card stuff. I picked up one Brothers War collector's box from the newest set from Magic the Gathering. I initially passed on this product, and then box prices have been doing quite well on the secondary market. This is, for those unfamiliar with this product, the collector boxes specifically are the first Magic the Gathering set to have serial numbered cards in them, in the product. I think there's only like 1 or 2 per case, so the hit rates are pretty low. But as of so far, anyways, it's really helping the secondary market on the sealed wax side of things. These were up on Blowout. No, David Adams, I think, for $220 a pop. I snagged one. That's about what they're going for on the secondary market. I didn't get like a screaming deal on it or anything like that. But I do think that there might be some potential on this product. I hedged my bets just by getting one. If this goes up a decent amount, I'll go ahead and move it. But I didn't want to go all in on it because I didn't 100%. I believed, but I didn't believe, if that makes sense. So snagged one of these. And the thing that I really like about the TCG product, and we're really going to talk about it here in a second when I really go off the rails, there's zero risk of me opening this. I have zero desire to open physical Magic product or the next thing that we're about to talk about. I would actually be more likely to open this than the next thing that we're going to talk about. Part of the reason why I like going in on this stuff for sealed wax is I'm not tempted. Next, I may have showed this in a video already. This is kind of what set me down an evil dark path. These popped up on Amazon right before Thanksgiving. This is a Pokemon. I know. I gave Dakota a ton of shit on live streams when he was on the Pokemon. And then here I sit. We're about to go over a bunch of Pokemon product. Elite Trainer Box, whatever the hell that is, for Brilliant Stars, the most recent set. These came up at $25, which everyone said was a steal of a deal. It was max 3. I went ahead and ordered 3 on Amazon. Why am I going after Pokemon stuff, you might ask? All I know is I see a bajillion kids interested in Pokemon. Cards, the game, whatever. A ton. I know a father-son duo that sets up at my local shows, Gene and his son Nick. And his dad sells sports cards. His kid sells Pokemon cards. His kid just crushes them every show, selling Pokemon singles. Though I've sealed wax at tables, a billion people walk up and ask about it. And I have zero temptation to rip this stuff open, so it's kind of even a better play from that perspective, because I know that I won't be tempted to open it. I think, and listen, I am no expert in the field on this at all. People in the comments will probably know way more about this stuff than I will, because I really don't know a ton about it. I'm basically learning on the fly and trying to crowdsource as much information from as much different sources as possible on the sealed side of things for newer product. One of the other things that I picked up, maybe the best deal that I got, or the deal that I feel the best about, my local LCS or LGS, local gaming store, one of them. I have a ton actually in Northeast Ohio. They had Lost Origins booster boxes. I can't give you any information on this set other than a lot of people said it's a good set. They had these for $80. I got 4 of them. That's less than what they bought them for from distribution. And like I said, everyone says this is a very, very solid set. And for $80, it was an absolute no-brainer. I kind of wish I got more than 4, but I snagged 4 of these. I also got, this was from David Adams, 2 boxes of Chilling Reign. Another set that's pretty widely regarded as being pretty solid. I think people like Lost Origins better. I got these for about $100 a box. This is a little bit of an older set, so it's kind of matured a little bit more. But I snagged 2 of these on a deal. Once again, not like the best set of Sword and Shield, but I think it's regarded as a pretty decent set. So I picked up 2 of those. I also got a couple of these on a GameStop deal. They're normally $100. They were on sale for $75. I snagged 2 of them. Some V-Star Ultra Premium Collection. It's a cool looking box, I'm not gonna lie. There's all sorts of nonsense in here, I believe. But beyond that, I have no idea what's actually in this box. That's it for Pikachu's. Let's dive back into more Magic product. Amazon dump happened. The old Amazon dump. I picked up 3 Innistrad Crimson Vow set booster boxes. I like the set booster boxes. They're supported by the list. The list has older cards that are filtered throughout the packs. They seem to perform much, much better than the booster boxes right now. I got these. It was a limit of 3. I picked these up for about $78 a piece. 3 of them. Pretty solid deal. I think these things already go for over $100, give or take, on the secondary market. Midnight Hunt. Probably one of the least popular sets in recent Magic history. Just talked about how draft booster boxes don't do quite as well. But these were $59. That's absurd. It's an unseen, unheard of for a Magic booster box to be $60. Once again, I snagged the limit 3 on these. Now, the good thing about buying the Amazon stuff is I have an Amazon credit card. I get 5% rewards points. Free shipping, all that stuff, obviously. And I actually used rewards points to buy some of this stuff. So I'm actually into it on a cost basis, even less. Last but not least, Streets of New Copacabana, as Rudy likes to call it. Another trio of set booster boxes. These were $75 a piece. I snagged 3 of them. Once again, these are already over $100 a box. They were kind of already there. And like I said, Amazon / Hasbro just kind of dumps this product out onto the secondary market. So that is my wax haul from Black Friday. I have also recently acquired some more 2022 Topps product on the Chrome / shiny side of things, but like I said, we'll kind of save that for a second interview or video because that's all stuff that's on pre-order. It's not in my hands yet. But that was my Black Friday haul. Curious for your thoughts and comments, which one you like the most. Are you guys and girls considering branching into different things? Wax to me is kind of a newer thing, and the Pokemon stuff is really a newer thing. Once again, I have no desire to open any of this stuff. It's going to sit sealed. But I can't ignore what's happening around me and what I am seeing with my own eyes, both in person at shows and just talking to people, and also, in an online space. Obviously, Pokemon's been popular forever. This isn't like news at 11 or anything like that. But I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon, obviously. And all the kids that are playing now are going to continue to get older, and they're going to phase into that section of their life where they want to go back. And I think a lot of these booster boxes are going to age fairly well, but you have to have patience. Have to have patience. You know, for me, this is a fun side. I hate to even use the word investment. Play thing, see how it goes. You know, I've said a lot on the channel. The action is the juice in a lot of these cases for me. You know, I have a lot of traditional investments. I have little to no debt. My wife and I have no kids. I can afford to kind of be a little stupid and see if this stuff works out or not. So we'll see what happens. But that's the perspective I'm coming from it. So when you guys and girls see this, if you're like, oh, why would you put $1,000 in the wax when you could have bought $1,000 in Amazon stock? That's kind of my thought process for it. We kind of already have that stuff covered. So let's have a little fun on the side. See what happens with it. So that's all I have for you guys and girls today. Crazy mail day. Much more different than what we typically have on the channel. No individual cards. A ton of wax that I quickly realized the downside is I have to find space for all this nonsense. So that's what I'm going to go do right now is go try to organize some shelves. I will catch you guys and girls on the next one. Peace.